Out of 12 men, he picked you to hold the money. You are Judas, son of Simon, from a town called Kerioth. The other 11 are mostly fishermen, tax collectors, ordinary men. You are the one who manages what little money the group has. This is not a small responsibility. This is trust. For 3 years, you travel with him. You watch him heal. You watch him teach. You believe, like the others, that he is about to become king. You do not yet know that belief and loyalty are two different things. A woman breaks open a jar of perfume worth a year's wages and pours it on his feet. You object loudly. You say it should have been sold and given to the poor. It's recorded that this wasn't really about the poor. You kept what was put into the money bag. Jesus defends her in front of everyone and corrects you instead. This is the first time Scripture shows you publicly overruled. Something shifts in you that night. No one else seems to notice yet. Within days, you go looking for the chief priests on your own, with no one else knowing. You ask them a question that will define the rest of your life. What will you give me if I hand him over? They count out 30 pieces of silver. 30 silver coins was, at the time, the set price of a slave. You take it. You don't negotiate for more. You don't hesitate for less. From this point on, you are looking for the right moment, a crowd small enough, a night dark enough. You keep traveling with the other 11. You keep eating at the same table. None of them know yet. You are the only one who does. You are gathered for a final meal before the Passover feast. Jesus says, plainly, that one of you is going to betray him. Every man at the table asks the same question. Is it me? Outside, the arrangement is already in motion. A cohort of soldiers is waiting for your signal. You agree on a sign, because in the dark, in a garden full of men, they need to know which one is him. Whoever you kiss, that's the one. Rest him. You leave to tell the gods. You walk ahead of the soldiers, straight toward him. Lead-armed men to a garden where you know he'll be. You've been there with him many nights before. He asks you directly, Judas, would you betray the Son of Man with a kiss? You say, Rabbi, teacher, and you kiss him. He calls you friend. Even then, even as the soldiers close in around him, the soldiers seize him. The other disciples scatter into the dark. The deal is done. It cannot be undone. You don't answer. There's nothing left to say. You are left standing alone in the garden, holding nothing anymore. By morning, he's been condemned, and something in you breaks. You go back to the chief priests, the same men you made the deal with. You tell them you have sinned, that you've betrayed innocent blood. They tell you, flatly, that it's not their problem. That's yours to deal with. You throw the 30 pieces of silver onto the temple floor. It's recorded they won't even put the money back into the treasury. They call it blood money. Unfit. They use it instead to buy a field, a burial ground for foreigners. It becomes known, for generations after, as the field of blood. You leave the temple and you don't stop walking. Scripture records what happens next into different ways, and even now, no one agrees exactly how to reconcile them. One account says you went out and hanged yourself. Another says you fell in that same field you helped purchase. Either way, the same field that was bought with your silver becomes the place your story ends. Jesus himself once said it would have been better for you if you had never been born. Within days, the 11 remaining disciples meet to fill the position you left behind. Your name isn't spoken with the others after this. It's spoken as a warning. You were trusted with the money. You were trusted with his friendship. You sold both for less than a life is worth. 30 pieces of silver bought you a field, a warning, and a name that's carried the word traitor for 2,000 years.